What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're going to be talking about Can American Corporation, ticker cnna. This is a penny stock that's on an incredible run. They've got a ton of news going out. I'll be breaking down everything that you need to know about this company that I can find in this video, trading for just above 1 cent. Before we get into it, I'll ask if you enjoy this type of content so that you don't miss out on any future videos. You subscribe to the channel and you turn on post notifications so you do not miss out on any of my future content. But let's go ahead and talk about this company. So as you can see, the other day, literally the last trading day on Friday, December 2nd, the stock went up 115%. Okay, huge returns, and this is due to some pretty big news that we'll talk about in a second. And just kind of looking within the 5-minute chart, it seems like if they can continue this momentum tomorrow when the market opens and see things going well, it seems like they're on an outtrend. Like they broke through this level of resistance. We'll see it kind of touched it there, came down and broke through, has touched it multiple times, just over the past few days. So let's go ahead and talk more about what is this company and like what is their even valuation. So from Google Finance, we're getting a market cap of about $3.82 million. I mean, this is a huge uptrend, and an article says about 1.6 million, but it was on the same day that the company skyrocketed. So it does make sense if it has gone up that much, but we do know this is a very, very small company. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about how they've been doing and who they are. So they're a development stage company focusing on the development of cannabis sativa strains for pets in various European Union countries, but they're making some acquisitions, and it seems like they are kind of changing their business model. To show you on another website, is engaged in developing assets in legal cannabis and hemp industries, focused on consulting, infrastructure, developing assets, product marketing, and strategic acquisitions within the legal cannabis and hemp industries. Now, the strategic acquisitions is what all this news is, but it doesn't seem like they're going strictly on legal cannabis and hemp. So let's go ahead and show you the first big ball of news. So this is an article kind of coming out from November 9th, but it's all going to lead into this. Is why we're looking this far back. But Can American Corp announces next binding letter of intent. Under the terms of agreement, Can will acquire 75 million common shares of Valkyrie Systems Inc., which would give Can, ticker cnna, a 75% ownership in Valkyrie. So who is this company? They were founded to act as a contractor and subcontractor to the U.S. military and Department of Defense, working on a ton of different huge products, high ticket products and things like that to serve the military and different companies and different organizations like that. So currently, Valkyrie is in the final stages of deploying its Valkyrie 1 military VR simulator. So you got to think about it as one. There's a ton of news kind of hyping around this very cheap, very small company, and news is what brings these companies up. And with the announcements of that they have announced that they have gone through this transaction, we'll look at it later in the video, but that's major news. And then if this product does do well, it's the VR simulator, that's going to be even more news. And there's so much hype surrounding this company. But before you go and automatically buy this company, don't just buy it because you think the news will do well. Like, do your own research, make sure you're playing with money that you're willing to lose, especially in markets like today, because this is a very risky bet. Remember, everything you can invest, especially in penny markets, in penny stocks, it's very likely can go to zero, okay? But Valkyrie intends to pitch this to the system, to the Department of Defense as a replacement to now outdated military training software currently still being utilized. So this could be a big game changer in this industry, in this market. Now, to show you some more, this is kind of why they went so high on December 2nd. cnna rockets into Pennyland as ambitious new CEO acquires 75% of Valkyrie Systems, so the deal did go through, and enters third round talks to acquire drone company. More on Mark II Media Group. So to kind of show you everything real quick, just to give you a visual of what's going on, cnna owns 80% of Mark II Media. They now own 70% of Valkyrie Systems, and they're looking into this drone company. So what they did is they acquired 80% of video game creator Mark II Media Group, and under this deal, the CEO of cnna, Alexander Woods Leo, is now going to be the CEO of both cnna and Mark II Media Group. Ton of experience, seems to be taking this company in another direction that does seem to be doing better than it used to be doing. But they also acquired a 75% of Valkyrie Systems, military and Department of Defense, special ops, training contracts, all those different things, and is in third round talks to acquire majority stake in a drone company with a valuable intellectual property portfolio. So they're also in talks to raise about $2 million in bridge capital with a registered institution for about above 1 cent per share. So that does almost give us that leverage and that ability to stay above that 1 cent per share. That's pretty big news, but do not make that automatically think that, oh, this company must stay above 1 cent per share. You never know what's going to happen. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about what is going on with this company. So they acquired 80 million shares of Mark II Media Group, gave them 80% ownership, and they exchanged that for 1.5 million preferred shares in Can American. So looking pretty solid right now, just showing you more. As I said, the CEO of Mark II Media will step down, and the CEO of cnna is going to take over and be able to kind of guide this company, not just as a board of director or anything like that. He's going to be strictly the CEO of this company, which is very, very big. And to show you some more, it said right here, currently trading at $1.6 million market valuation. Google Finance is about 3.82 million, so it's somewhere within that range. It's very hard, especially whenever you the floating amount of shares in the market for a penny stock, and it's just this volatile. It's very hard to get those exact numbers, so you kind of just have to have a range in mind. I would say closer to Google Finance's guess right here of 3.82 million. That's probably where I see this company standing right now, and who knows, it could be going worth far more in the future. News is looking very well in the company, but nothing is a guarantee in these markets, so do keep that in mind. So the way that I'm playing this is I'm actually going to be staying out of it. I love making videos about these stocks, but just because I make videos about them does not necessarily mean that I have to go out and buy them. The entire point of this channel is for me to provide you with information and news for you to go look at it yourself. And I'm not staying out of this because, I think it's going to fail. But the way I'm playing my portfolio is just a little bit safer right now. And I'm kind of using my cash to invest in safer things for the long term. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. So if you did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications so you do not miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you again for making it to the end of this one. Check out M1 Finance, get some free stocks, Webull free stocks, links in the description down below. And I will see you at the next video.